Sonnen recently addressed the backlash he received over comments made about Islam Makhachev's rumored move to welterweight. Appearing on the On Paper podcast with Anthony Smith, Shield clarified that his statements were misinterpreted. In the original controversy, Shield had been quoted calling Islam's move to 170 a sign of cowardice, which stirred immediate outrage. However, Sonnen now insists he was taken out of context. He explained, "Do I really believe Islam ducked and is afraid? Genuinely, no. I think I was misquoted." Shield elaborated that he was analyzing the timing of Islam's decision, whether it came before or after the UFC offered him a fight with Ilia Topuria. If Islam announced a move up to 170 after avoiding the Ilia bout, that could be perceived as cowardice, not by Shield personally, but by future fans analyzing the situation. Sonnen made it clear he respects Islam Makhachev, calling him a great competitor, but stands by the idea that context and order of events matter. He added that if Islam does win at welterweight, he doubts he'll ever cut down to 155 again to defend against Ilia. In other big news, Leon Edwards may soon return to the octagon, and his next opponent could be Michael Morales. Victor MMA, a journalist for the Spanish site Vivel.com, revealed that the UFC is working on scheduling a fight between Edwards and Morales for a pay-per-view card in Guadalajara, Mexico this September. While not official yet, discussions are reportedly underway. This is a pivotal fight for both men. Edwards is coming off back-to-back losses, including a disappointing performance against Sean Brady in front of his home crowd, dropping to number 4 in the welterweight rankings. Another loss could push him out of title contention entirely. Morales, meanwhile, is riding a wave of momentum after a breakout win against Gilbert Burns. A victory over a former champion like Leon would catapult him into elite status. With Edwards' experience and Morales' youth and hunger, this clash could redefine the welterweight picture. Daniel Cormier didn't mince words recently when discussing why Jon Jones hasn't accepted a fight with interim heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall. In a candid interview, DC speculated that Jon isn't stepping into the cage with Aspinall because of one major fear: getting knocked out. According to DC, his big, fast, hits hard, and most importantly, dangerous enough to end Jon's career in a single moment. Jon Jones has never been knocked out, and for a legacy fighter, that kind of ending could be disastrous. DC noted that Jon might be trying to protect his brand and legacy, even if fans are growing increasingly impatient. Adding fuel to the fire is the viral petition circulating online demanding that the UFC strip Jon Jones of his heavyweight title due to inactivity. With over 111,000 signatures, fans are clearly frustrated and want action. In a surprising twist, leaked messages from Khabib Nurmagomedov have revealed some deep concerns about Islam Makhachev's upcoming fight against Jack Della Maddalena. Josh Thompson, speaking on a podcast, shared that Khabib personally texted him saying, "This is going to be Islam's toughest fight. Jack is explosive, excellent stand-up, strong, and hard to control, while Islam is a dominant grappler, moving up to 170 presents fresh challenges." Unlike lightweight, where Islam dominates with pressure and control, welterweights are bigger, stronger, and harder to hold down. Khabib reportedly noted that while Islam trains with elite wrestlers, the weight cut has always been a limiting factor. Without it, he could perform better, but that doesn't erase the risk. This fight is seen not just as another title opportunity, but as a legacy-defining challenge. Even the most dominant lightweight champ in history, Khabib, is watching nervously. Just when fans thought the tension couldn't rise any higher between Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall, Jones casually included Tom in his /$10 Dream Dirty Boxing team on Instagram. The post by Dirty Boxing Promotions allowed fans to build a squad with a /$10 budget. Jones picked *Yoel Romero, *$5, *Alex Pereira, *$3, Tom Aspinall, *$2. Fans immediately jumped on the irony. One fan commented, "You'll draft him to your dream team but won't fight him." Some took it as a subtle nod of respect, Jon recognizing Aspinall's talent. Others saw it as Jones trying to manage the narrative without committing to a fight. Even Conor McGregor jumped in with a classic chaotic reply, adding fuel to the hype. Regardless of motive, The move reignited calls for the long-awaited showdown. Whether it happens or not, the MMA world is watching. And finally, the most explosive headline. Is Khamzat Chimaev about to be exposed at UFC 319? Chimaev is set to fight Dricus du Plessis for the UFC middleweight title in August, and opinions are divided. Many believe Khamzat's explosive style and relentless grappling will overwhelm DDP early. But others, like Josh Thompson, aren't convinced. The sample size on Chimaev is just too small. This fight will tell us if it's legit or just hype. Du Plessis is known for his awkward but effective striking, grit, and gas tank. If he can survive the early storm, the later rounds could expose vulnerabilities in Khamzat's cardio and technique. Thompson also pushed back on the Khabib 2.0 narrative surrounding Chimaev. Just because he has the beard and can wrestle doesn't make him Khabib. Khabib never got tired. We haven't seen that from Chimaev yet. While sportsbooks currently list Khamzat as a slight favorite, this bout is razor-close on paper. Du Plessis has beaten names like Whitaker and Strickland, while Khamzat had to grind out a win against Kamaru Usman, a fight many expected him to dominate. Will UFC 319 be the night Khamzat Chimaev is finally exposed? Or will he prove the doubters wrong and become the next dominant middleweight force? We'll find out in August. Stay tuned for more MMA news, updates, and behind-the-scenes